So we're back.
Yeah.
Not that we wouldn't be.
We're late.
We are late.
We're uploading late today.
Yeah, it's all your fault.
It's not my fault.
It's all your fault. I blame you. Okay, you know what? Just cue the intro. Hello guys, T.L.B.P Brothers Podcast, also known as T.L.B.P. I'm Victor.
And I'm Adrian.
And again, we're back. Because we laughed. Not really, but we did.
I mean, last week we had an interesting episode. We were supposed to have a guest, but that didn't pan out as we hoped.
Stood up.
You didn't know what happened. We kind of talk about it. It's in the last episode. If you're listening to this one now, haven't listened to last week's, listen to that one first so you have context. But next week we're supposed to have a guest again, so that should pan out. It should be an interesting one because, for starters, I haven't talked to this person for a very long time, so it'll kind of be like us catching up.
I've never talked to this person in my life. So.
You've never met them? Oh, that's right, you never met them. Oh, personally, you never met them personally. That's nuts. You know how crazy that is?
No. You've literally brought people on the podcast I've never seen before.
I mean, you're right, yeah, but that's like different because like if they went to high school with me, you never met them. But if like I went to elementary school with them, then you definitely met them.
I met a few people that went to high school with you because whenever you'd have stuff at school, like I'd meet like only like people that like were a part of band.
Yeah. And
I met a few people at grad.
Yeah.
And I remember there was like this event thing that happened that we also went to.
I don't remember. But you know what? There've been a few, like, but it's like, I'm like very careful of who I introduce to who because of like context. Because context is everything. Also, Victor just woke up from a nap, so he's a little out of it.
I took a little quick nap because...
It was a 3-hour nap, bro. You fell asleep at like 12.
Yeah, I've been up since like 6:30.
Oh, wow. I didn't fall asleep properly till like 5 this morning. I was like tossing and turning all night.
No, I know. I saw you. And then I'm just like, you know what? I can just go back to sleep.
Yeah, I don't have that luxury. My problem is if I fall asleep and then I wake up, usually, like, I'll try to fall back asleep, and if I can't, that's it. It's over.
Yeah.
I'm done for the night.
No, but this is weird. I feel like my body literally just kicked me in the face or something.
No, you know what I think it is? I think it's
my body trying to catch up on...
Yeah, you're just trying... It's your body trying to catch up on sleep.
Yeah.
But you know what? I think it's good, you know, because especially you...
Yeah, because I'm still growing.
Yeah. Actually, did you know that people who don't get proper 8 to 7 hours minimum sleep at your age tend to be depressed, irritable. Yeah, they have problems with anger management. You know what's also interesting is the fact that like most of you don't realize it because you're just like, oh, I'm just done with life.
Yeah. I mean, like, you know,
I don't know.
Well, like, I feel like the 1 year people like in my age like get like really like irritable.
Irritable?
I can't talk right now. You know, I just woke up. Like is around actually my age, and like 14.
Why
14 to I'd say 17 is when people can be their most irritable. I can't say the word. Irritable.
Irritable?
Irritable.
Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I think...
Despicable.
Okay, so...
That was such a Princess Bride reference, and if you didn't laugh, I'm so mad at you right now.
What is it? We went for a walk the other day.
That's right.
With our mother and our sister.
Yes.
That was such a long walk. And then our sister started feeling bad, remember that?
Yeah.
Because it was, like, super hot out.
I mean...
It wasn't that bad, but, like...
Yeah.
Then we found out she was actually sick, and then it was, like, this whole thing. But anyway. But,
Don't worry. She's all good.
She's fine.
Yeah.
She's fine now. But anyway, I think it was kind of like a heat stroke. I think she was having a heat stroke.
I don't know. I don't really want to talk about it now.
what I was gonna say is the fact that like it's interesting. So in the area that we're in now, more than 10 people are allowed to hang out now.
No, 10.
10? Yeah.
10.
No, 10 people are allowed to hang out now. So like
You said more than 10 people.
10 people are allowed to hang out now.
Because that would just mean like from here you just go, people.
Yeah, anyway, so 10 people are allowed to hang out now. Well, up to 10 people. So but what's interesting is the fact that like people are still hesitant
to go see each other.
Yeah, like
oh fudge. No, never mind. You know what? I just came to the whole like realization of something, but then I thought about it real quick, and I'm like, never mind.
Anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, that we have so because of this, I love like being on like Instagram and Snapchat because you can see like people going over to episode. First time I'm gonna see in like 3 months.
I have like I know people who are like post like themselves hugging their best friend.
Yeah,
they're just like, it's been 3 months.
Yeah,
and I'm just like, well, okay.
Well, because it's been a week now.
Yeah,
because this happened last Friday.
Yeah,
and we didn't talk about it because
we were stood up. Like go check it out. Last episode. I'm gonna keep throwing as much as I can back to that episode until some people get the memo.
Until that person hears it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was funny. No, but yeah, because of this, it's interesting. It's been a week, and people are saying how like in 2 weeks, like not this Friday but next Friday, we'll know if it's helping or causing an effect, right? Because of like with COVID and all the symptoms and stuff, it takes about 2 weeks. Yeah. So then like in 2 weeks, we'll really know if this is working or it's not working. Yeah. So for now, we're just like on hiatus. We're just like, we're gonna do what we can.
We've put ourselves in quarantine at this point because we've seen what is possible. We've seen what can happen.
Yeah.
Numbers have been, there. But we're just like, okay, we don't know if it's too early yet and we don't want to risk it.
Yeah.
So we're just like, we're going to wait 1 extra week. And we know as a fact that other people are going to start doing this. If we see numbers start racking up like crazy, then that's a sign that it might be too early.
Well, like, in my case, like, I think, like, for me, because of actually, the other day someone actually messaged me about how I talked about my asthma and how, like, I try to avoid going out as much as possible. Mm-hmm. But, like, in all honesty, like, one of the things, what was it? The other day I went out to buy like food or something like that.
Yeah.
And as I was walking towards the store, I was like putting on, like I had my mask on already, but I was putting on my gloves. And this old lady goes, she's like, "You're so practiced at that. You look like a surgeon." And I was like, "Yeah." So I walk in. Actually, it's ironic. The only time I go buy groceries and this happened, some guy was standing in line, like right behind this lady, like behind her. He wasn't wearing gloves, he wasn't wearing a mask or anything. And the lady told him, "Hey, like there's a circle like over there, like go stand at like this."
Yeah, so that to maintain some distance.
Some distance. And he just went on like this whole rant about how it's all a hoax and it's not true, and I was like, wow. I'm like, you hear this stuff in America. I'm like, but apparently it's contagious in Canada too.
It's a universal thing.
Well, some people don't believe it. So like, I was like, what is this? Like, what are we doing? And then one of the cashiers, I saw her like pick up the phone.
Yeah.
And she like paged someone to come and they came to talk to her.
They probably already even had a procedure.
No, and then the one of like an employee came and I think it was a manager. I don't know who it was. Someone came to talk to him. Yeah. Like, "Sir, if you don't stand in line, get out."
Yeah. I would have just been like, I know people who have been like,
Well, like I didn't want to jump in, but like the other thing too is like I'm just like I don't
want
to get
involved. If it would have like escalated and she wouldn't have picked up that phone, I'd be like, I know people who have been infected by this. Just go to the circle.
Well, I mean, we know people who have been in close proximity to it.
Yeah, we know people who have been in close proximity to it and have had like a rough time with it. So
yeah,
we know as a fact it's not a hoax.
Yeah,
because if it was a hoax, where would we be getting all these numbers and statistics from?
They're just making them up on the fly, because the World Health Organization, for those who are wondering, who is?
Yeah, this is just a giant prank from the government.
No, from the United Nations.
I'm just going to say the government because there's places that are part of the United Nations. Well, like those, like, few.
I mean, I'm pretty sure most of them are on it.
Yeah.
If not, it's like they're like on like the There's like a list of countries who are like sovereign but not sovereign. It's a whole thing. I'm not getting into international stuff.
Yeah.
In other news, it's gotten really, really hot lately.
Actually, on other news, the guy who plays Bilbo Baggins in The Lord of the Rings, not The Hobbit, in The Lord of the Rings.
He's in the beginning of the first Hobbit movie.
Okay, well, I'm saying Lord of the Rings to not get people confused.
Okay.
Because I don't actually remember his actual name. I just know him as Bilbo. Passed away.
Yeah. All the fandom. Oh.
Yeah, the 88 years. Passed away.
He died from, what is it? Yeah, like, it was pancreas disease or something like that.
I don't know.
I'm going to Google it real quick. Because
Okay.
I don't remember. I remember.
And you can give his real name.
Sir Ian Holm.
Yes, Sir Ian Holm.
He was knighted. Wow.
Yeah.
He's a sir.
Well, we don't know what he died from.
But
although it could be old age. Just saying.
I mean, he did a lot of cool things while he was an actor.
Yeah.
Probably the most notable one would be Lord of the Rings because it was.
There was other ones like the Chariots.
Yeah, an international hit, you know. But I think it's interesting when like an actor passes away.
Yeah.
We still have like a piece of them left because of like all the work that they did.
Their life goes on.
Right? Movies. Yeah. Like I think of that all the time. How there are pieces of life that never cease to go away. Like the same thing with the internet. Like imagine someone had a Twitter account, just tweeting out their random thoughts every day, and then like they pass away. Their Twitter is there forever. Like their thoughts are recorded in time forever. Like
something that is no longer living but yet exists.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool.
It's rather interesting. I often think of like this podcast. Imagine like I don't know, like 50...
imagine when you die, because I'm younger. Imagine when you die. I'll just be like, you know what? I still got his life back in 2020.
No.
I
think about like, imagine if someone like, you know, like, I don't know, just randomly like in like 100 years goes onto the internet
and finds it. What if we don't go like viral in this year? What if we're ahead of our time? And then we go viral when we're dead.
I don't know about that.
That'd just be stupid.
No, but like, I was telling you like a couple weeks ago how it's cool how we're documenting our lives.
It's basically a journal of what's happening in 2020.
Of our lives.
This is a document, of what's happening in our lives in 2020.
Yeah. My earphones just fell off the bed. That sucks. Anyway, we're sitting on a bed, for those who don't know.
Now, welcome back to News. Just checking. Right after this short break, we are sponsored by but if you want to sponsor us, you know, you can just send us a quick email, you know.
No, I think it's interesting how we often find ourselves in these situations.
What situation?
I mean, humanity as a whole, like we find ourselves in a critical time where we have to learn to adapt. Like, I think the last big one would have been, like, the Second World War, where things went into chaos, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, there was a lot of other things at play, but I think that one is one of the most notable ones. I can't think of anything else. Like, I mean, there have been a few hurricanes, but, like, those were, like, very, like, spot-specific affecting.
Yeah.
But this is, like, global, right? Like, it has to be. And even the Second World War, there were certain places of the Second World War that weren't affected by the Second World War, so they were like, I don't know, nothing happened here, and we're, like, hanging out, yo, what's up? You know, like I'm sure Chile was like, yo, what's going on? Actually, I think they were having a revolution in Chile during the Second World War. But, like, that's not the point. There was a lot of, like, fighting going on during that time.
Yeah. I don't they didn't really have something like this besides, like, just, like, small diseases passing around.
Yeah.
They also had the flu.
Or was it the Spanish flu?
Yeah, they had that.
I can't remember when that was. That was, like, in...
I don't remember what year.
I can't remember what year that was. Anyway, but I think it's interesting to like look back at all that, and like someday, you know, maybe someone will use this as like a historical document.
Yeah.
Like, this is historical right now, what we're talking about. This conversation right now, that you're half asleep and for some reason I'm starting to lose my voice.
I'm losing my mind. You're losing your voice and I'm just losing my mind.
Just got Snapchat.
These 4 wall... What?
I got check Snapchat.
I don't have Snapchat. I had this whole moment of realization. Wait, I don't have Snapchat. Why am I going? Ugh.
I think of all those things, right?
Yeah.
So today's technically your last day of school.
Yeah.
You're done. You're done grade 11.
Not really, because I'm still getting like stuff handed to me,
Mm-hmm.
but just nothing's graded after this. So there's that.
So technically you're done school.
Yeah.
Wow, you're done grade 11. How does it feel?
Every other year. Done 1 year. Give me the next.
Yeah, right. Next year it'll feel more significant because you graduate.
Yeah.
Going to college.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah. People are just like, oh, I'm worried for this show.
How did he get this far?
And if I told you guys what I wanted to be, you'd be like, oh no.
Like, so here's the thing. In my case, so when I was in grade 9, well, you know this story, but for the audience who doesn't know the story, when I was in grade 9, I went to a different high school to the high school I ended up going in the end, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when I went to grade 9, it was like a whole new experience, right? It's like, yo, what's up, all these people, yo. And then I switched high schools in grade 10.
And then again,
and then I was like, yo, what's up? All it's like, it was like grade 9 all over again.
It's like a bunch of different kids, though.
Yeah, but it was like grade 9 all over again, kind of thing, right? And then I got to grade 11, and I was so let down because it wasn't like, hey, yo, I was like, should I switch high schools again? Is that what's going on?
It's just like, I didn't get the same effect. I'm leaving.
Yeah, you know, like it was, I was tempted. And then in grade 12, I remember when I graduated, it was bizarre, to say the least. Like, that was one thing for sure. Like, and there's like a photo. I remember there's this photo of like a bunch of grade 12s and like people I knew in my grade. Like, took a photo outside the school together. Mm-hmm. And then I think someone commented on someone posted on Facebook. And when someone posted, yo, where's he at? Like, he was part of this like friend group. Like, someone commented that, and I was just like,
I was busy taking photos.
No, because we had to leave because we had something else that was going on that day as well. So we had to leave. So I was like, graduation, boom, took like, I think like 5-6 photos with random people on our way out the door.
No, it wasn't like 5 to 6 people. We actually like stood for like, I would say like a good 3 minutes.
Yeah.
In front of the, like, just outside of like the auditorium.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And then we took like a few photos of people.
Yeah, because teachers wanted pictures.
Yeah, and then on the way out, that's when we started taking photos with a bunch of random people.
Yeah. I was like, yo, come here,
quick. Yeah. Like camera toss, and then we're just like, boom, shot.
And then like just left.
It was like a whole sitcom. It was so funny. We almost dropped cameras.
Yeah, like and it was interesting, but yeah, that was my graduation day. Also, I remember getting there, and I was in the I got like a taxi ride there, and then when I got there, the taxi driver's like, he's like, where are you off to? I'm like, oh, I'm graduating today. And he's like, oh, cool. I'm like, yeah. And he's like, I'm like, you know, paying him, and he's like, don't worry about it. And I go, what? He's like, yeah, don't worry about it. He's like, my kid graduated last year, and I know how stressful it is. Don't worry about it. And he's just like, let me off. I'm like, seriously? He's like, yeah, don't worry about it. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, at that point we were also almost running late.
Yeah.
So like he outdid himself.
Oh no, he was like, okay, so there's like this like path, like this like semi-highway. Yeah. It's like a parkway. So he's going down it. And it's like, I think it's like 60 kilometers per hour.
And he's going like 80?
No, he was going like 90 down.
Oh my god.
He was going like a full 30.
He was like on the highway.
Yeah, I had to be there like an hour before the graduation. So I'm like, hey, he's like, and I'm like, I get in the car, and he's like, hey, what's, because I like ran out the door when I saw him, and I jumped in the car, and he goes, hey, what's going on? I'm like, hey, I'm running a little late, but you know, whatever. He's like, all right, don't worry, I got you. And he grabs the wheel, and he's like, as soon as he pulls in there, he just like floored it. He floored it down, and I was like, oh, we're gonna die.
You're just like, I never made it to graduation.
No, and then we get there, but it was great. I think I made it there in like 5-6 minutes.
Yeah.
From our house.
Because it takes
like 15 minutes to get there.
No, it takes 8 minutes to get there.
8 minutes? Okay, so I made it in like 5-6 minutes. So
well, it takes 8 minutes if you don't get any of the red lights.
Yeah.
But there is one stop sign.
Mm-hmm.
Well, taking the route my mom uses now.
Yeah.
But if you take the other route, there's like 3 stoplights.
Yeah.
But if you don't get any of those, like the actual
time... Well, like
time,
the other thing too is like, I remember he like...
The actual time is 12 minutes. Yeah. If you take the way you always took.
Uh-huh.
But the way I take is 8 minutes. With no stoplights.
Yeah, so, that was it, really. I don't know, I feel like we should go on a drive soon. Like, get in the car and drive in a random direction.
I mean, we could do that, like, tomorrow.
Yeah. I don't know, it's been a minute since we've done that. One of the things was that, there was something else I was going to say and I forgot.
You know what, from the rest of this episode, it's going to be in Spanish. So, entonces...
No.
If you guys don't understand, or you guys could pull like Google Translate real quick to listen in... Pero
But they don't know how to. They don't know how to spell Spanish.
Pero
So
de
Google Translate isn't gonna work. No, it's not.
What do you mean they don't know how to spell Spanish? Google Translate, you can just put Spanish in the translation and click record, and then just.
I mean, I guess, but if like say you're listening, say you're listening to this. No, listen. If you're, can you listen to me? If they're listening to this on their phone, they can't do that.
What do you mean?
Because the recording cancels out the audio.
Ah, dang.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, there's no way to write it either.
So go grab a tablet or like another phone, or a laptop, or another phone, or a laptop, or like another phone.
I think he's broken.
Actually, you can probably listen to us on your PlayStation because there's Spotify on PlayStations. If you want to listen to us while you're gaming, go for it. Like, honestly, I won't hold you back. You know,
there are no words to say what it is you are saying right now.
Think about it. You're just like gaming. You're playing Fortnite. You're playing some solos.
You know what? I listen to a lot of podcasts while playing Minecraft. I listen to so many, like, I'm like, I like, there's so many, like, and the other thing too is like,
you know what?
Sometimes I just use it for background noise.
You know what I do when I play Minecraft? I listen to music.
The Minecraft music.
Yeah. Yeah.
And what is it? Oh, we should actually talk about that. The update's coming out.
Oh, yeah. The Nether update is coming on Tuesday. Everybody who just doesn't care about Minecraft has just left the chat.
I know. It's odd though. Like, I remember when Minecraft was like so popular. But, like, for me,
I remember when Minecraft was broken. Like it was just such a early stage.
No, like, in my case, I remember when Minecraft started and like how people would like break their computers trying to blow up the whole world or stuff like that.
Yeah. But like now you can just create a flat world and then just do that. But they've put a limitation of how far explosions go, so it doesn't crash.
Yeah. The other thing too is like I remember how Minecraft was like, there was like a big boom of Minecraft in like the early 2010s, and then like by 2014 it started to dwindle out. And then I remember how that was like when Fortnite and all those other games kind of like joined the rankings, and like Minecraft, like,
wait, what? How long have we had Fortnite for?
I'm pretty sure Fortnite came out like 2016, 2015.
No.
Yeah.
Fortnite came out 2018.
Fortnite. Let me just pull it up here real quick. It came out in 2017. Told you.
Damn.
So
wow.
Yeah, 2016, 2017.
Whoa.
It's been 3 years.
Why is Fortnite still a thing? Guys, we should have made this a fad, not a trend.
No, it's because it's because of each season, right?
Yeah, because every season we gotta come back.
I remember PUBG came out 2016. Yeah,
honestly,
that's right.
Minecraft has basically been seasonal. You can't lie.
Because of the updates, right? They keep adding new features and new things.
It was because it's a sandbox game.
Well, yeah.
There's no like limits besides the technology.
I mean, the limit is your imagination at this point.
Exactly.
Which is like limitless.
Exactly my point. So
the other thing too is like, I think it's really cool how, well, now that they're doing this Nether update, they're changing like all the gameplay. Like the whole gameplay is just changed. They basically changed the entire game.
And they came out with like Minecraft Dungeons. Yeah. And that's not even Minecraft at this point. It's Minecraft Dungeons. it's like whoa. Adding another name to the end of that, just whoa.
Just whoa. Just changed everything.
It just blew my mind.
I don't know. I think it's one of those games that like it's very like kid focused, but like there's so many adults who play it because it's, I don't know, it's relaxing.
Because it's people use it as a form of therapy.
Yeah, it is. It really
because
is.
Just something about being able to create something.
Yeah, it's like
from the bottom up.
Yeah.
Literally, from the bottom up. Or from the top down, because creativity has no bounds.
It's just like a floating platform.
You know what I want to do?
What?
I want to build a building upside down.
Good luck with that.
Like, just like, build a platform in the sky and just build down.
Good luck with that.
Or just build this upside down city.
That seems like way too much work.
No, but okay, no. How about an upside down town? That would make more sense.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah. Have like a few buildings here and there.
Flipped upside down.
Upside down.
How would you
imagine how trippy that'd be though?
Also, how do you get around?
Fly.
I mean, I guess.
I just leave create. It wouldn't be a survival map, that's for sure.
Everyone left the chat. Anyway, I think that's it for today. We don't have anything interesting to talk about this week because it was rather slow. I didn't really go out this week at all. I mean, I'm not really going out at all to begin with.
Yeah.
I mean, I have
besides like those few walks.
Yeah. I mean, been working on some other stuff behind the scenes.
Yeah. You've
been with school and stuff. Actually, we played a lot of games this week, though. Yeah. Playing Fortnite a lot lately.
Probably gonna go do that again.
Right now. It's like right now. As soon as we're done this episode, I'm gonna go play Fortnite. Yeah. See, meanwhile, I'm like out here like, I gotta edit this. Yeah. I don't know.
Okay.
I think we're done.
Are we?
Yeah.
I don't want to be.
Wrap up.
Okay, guys. This has been Two Latin Brothers Podcast. Everything's always in the description. Well, it's up, left, right, down.
Or at the three little dots on Spotify.
Or at the three little dots on Spotify because people are just like, where's the description? And I'm just like, yeah, click the three little dots.
You know how many texts I've gotten about that?
Yeah, I know.
I've even gotten DMs to my personal Instagram. You're like, what description? There's no description. Like, there's a description every episode. You just have to look. You have to look for it. On Spotify, you have to look for it. If you're on any other platform, it's like right there.
Honestly. Like
Google Podcasts is right there. Yeah. Like, what is it?
Overcast.
It's like right there. Anchor, it's like right there.
Apple.
It's right there.
Yeah.
You know, it's just, I don't know why Spotify would be like this.
Well, it's because it's more of just a listening platform, not a reading platform. You know, they're not about that reading.
I'm going to sell this to Spotify.
Cut that out. You know what? This has been Two Latin Brothers Podcast. Stay safe.
I'm going to
pick up a new hobby. And we'll catch you guys on the next one.
What if there is a new hobby?
I don't care if there's a new hobby or not.
What if you don't want a new hobby?
We'll catch the peoples next time.
What, you mean next week?
Exactly.
Okay.
We'll catch you guys next week.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.